how do you know if your partner is still in love with their ex?
Okay, so personally, I think there are like 3 ways to actually know if your partner is still in love with their ex.
Okay.
And number 1 is they are still in contact with each other.
Okay.
See, if your partner still talks to their ex, it is either 2 things. It is either they are still in love with each other or they never loved each other while they are dating.
Okay.
But either ways, they are still emotionally connected to each other. So because see, 2 people that have seen their self-nakedness can never maintain a platonic relationship.
Yes, so.
So if your partner is telling you, the ex, we are just friends, some partner will say, I don't like blocking people. I say, are you okay? Because if you've completely moved on, you want to take off that person in your life. You don't want to have that conversation with that person again because conversations can trigger memories. Do you understand? And when memories is being triggered, it brings back emotions. And when you have emotional conversation together, what happens? You tend to meet. Do you understand? And that is why people think, I'm so strong. Before you know it, they ended up looking at ex and actually messing up things. Do you understand? So for me, it is a no-no. Your partner should not be chatting or talking to their ex. Because if they are still talking, it means that they are still in love with each other. Because they can't maintain a normal relationship.
Okay. I think you have a point there. But what if in the case whereby your partner, he or she has a business relationship with their ex, and probably that ex is like a big customer, that person is very, very important for their business. You now as the other partner, how do you manage the whole situation?
I think there is only one way to actually deal with that kind of situation.
Okay.
And that thing is maintain boundaries.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So you try to talk to your partner to maintain boundaries in the sense that they keep the communication formal. Do you understand? There is no play in between because it's from play. They say now from clap. Now that's the start. Do you understand? Because when they start having friendly conversation, and don't allow them to meet in a closed place.
Oh, wow.
Yes, that is the work you have to do. Is that you tell your partner, because at this point, I can't advise you to tell your partner to just cut his or her biggest customer off. That is true. So my advice is that help them maintain the boundaries. Like tell your partner that, okay, this is the boundary you need to maintain.
Yeah.
You don't meet in a closed place. Do you understand? The conversation needs to be formal. And you have to be open about whatever you guys are discussing. Because now it's an emotional issue. Do you understand? And people might say, I'm so strong, I've moved on, all of that. But you can't fully trust yourself. Because there's some situation you get into and before you know it, you start regretting it after you've done it. For me, I would say you tell them to maintain boundaries. And sometimes you might be the one to help them initiate it because, see, the fact that you don't want to be too possessive does not mean that you don't help your partner maintain the boundaries. Do you understand?
Okay.
Tell them what to do. Tell them how to do it with love.
Yeah.
So that you don't sound too controlling. Because
exactly.
you have to be very careful. Because once you sound too controlling, they'll stop telling you about the conversation. And when your partner start hiding things from you, it's gone.
It's gone.
So you don't over control them so that they will not start hiding things from
you.
So the best thing is, help them set the boundaries. Let them make boundaries. No close connection, no friendly talk. It should be business to business, more like business partners and all of that. And with that, I think you can navigate it.
Okay.
All the time you guys find a balanced solution.
Yeah.
You understand? So, and I think another way to actually know if your partner is still in love with their ex is that your partner gets angry or talk about that ex often. You understand? When your partner talk about their ex frequently, either the bad side or anything,
or the good side,
it means that person have not completely moved on.
Yeah, they've not healed.
It means that person have not healed and that person is still in love with the ex. Because when you don't care about somebody, you don't talk about them.
Yeah.
And whatever you talk about is what is on your mind.
Yes, exactly.
You understand? Because if you are not on my mind, there's no reason I have to talk about
you. Yeah.
So it means that if I still keep talking about you every time, your partner still keep talking about the ex every time, they need to check it. It means that
something is there.
The ex is still have a special place in their
heart. Yeah.
So maybe your own space is still small. Do you understand? Because I once dated somebody sometimes ago, and I realized that this person, whenever we're having a conversation, maybe I'm talking about something that somebody did. She'll just keep referring back to the ex, that the ex did do something like that. What's the problem? And sometimes the conversation can last. I didn't realize that is a problem. Because I just felt, okay, because I was not insecure about anything. So I was like, okay, probably maybe it's just venting and all of that. It was like, okay, hold up. hold up. There's something wrong here, because if you keep talking about somebody over time, means that that person is on your mind.
Yeah.
Because if you don't care about somebody, you forget about them.
Yeah.
You won't even have that time. So, and I realized that after we broke up, she still keep talking to me
So it's a
about her
pattern.
boyfriend. So now
Wow.
it's a pattern. Okay, so there's some attitude that your partner will actually show that if you are not careful, you won't even know that it's a pattern. So it means that she's always in love with her ex, and she still talks to me like, oh, and she missed the days that we are together. And meanwhile, you're already dating. I'll be like, oh.
That's a big one.
I just keep remembering all those times that she was, telling me about that. Okay, so it means that you were chatting this
person. Yeah.
So if your partner still talk about their exes and all of that, trust me, the ex is still on their mind. So this is ways to actually know if your partner is still in love with their ex. Do you understand? And if you have somebody and that is why I tell people that, see, when you're doing your talking stage, there's some things you need to ask. There's some things you need to pay attention to.
Yeah.
If you see that person still keep talking about the ex in your conversation, just know that person has not moved on. So it is better for them to allow them heal first, or if you can help them move on before you move into the relationship. Because the problem is that you will not be in competition with another person.
Yeah.
Because whatever you're doing, they'll not start comparing you to the ex.
Yeah.
That's the problem. Entering a relationship with somebody that is still suffering from a past trauma is a very dangerous zone. You know why? Because everything will now be comparison, trust issues, and all of that. So, and the person is still comparing you to their ex, which means that ex is still on their mind.
Yeah.
For me, I would say, be careful to enter that kind of relationship. And if you are there already, you need to make them understand their problem. Because some people don't know they have a problem until then they have a problem. Do you understand? She might be like, oh, I just ate him for what he did. If you hate somebody and you keep talking about the person, it means that person is still on your mind.
Yeah.
It means that you are still thinking about the person. So if you're in another relationship, I don't think you should be thinking about your ex anymore, because things have passed away. You should have moved on before you even enter the relationship.
Yeah.
You understand? So for me, these are the ways to actually know if your partner
is still in love with their ex.
And if your partner is still in love with their ex, trust me, you are not the only one in that relationship. Yes. That's the reality. They will not tell you, but me, I will tell you. You are not the only one there. You are like 3 or even more. And your competition might not even be who you think, but who you don't think. It's the competition. So for me, I would say if you see all these signs, and in fact, there are more signs. Anyway, there are more signs. Do you understand? When somebody you see, comparison is one of the biggest signs. That was the way I experienced this thing last year. Why are you comparing me to who you said you moved on to? I'll be from. Do you understand? So for me, if you see these signs, you see the conversation with ex and all of that, you know that they are still in love, or probably they're not really trustworthy, that she still gets angry.
Okay.
When the ex issue come up, they are still mad, they are still furious. Just know that thing is still on their mind.
Yeah,
so the person might need therapy. The person can DM me, we'll give them therapy. The person might need therapy. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Do you understand? And from there, anyway, it is something you can always work on.
Yeah.
It is not a total bad thing. And some people don't know that it's a bad thing until you confront them and tell them this is a bad thing and I don't want it. And that's why I tell people that in a relationship, if you don't like something, say it.
Say it, yeah.
And say it in a way that the person will listen, because some people have communication problem. Talking is different from communicating.
Yeah.
Yeah, some people just talk. I don't like this thing and I don't want you to do it. They will not listen to you. Or probably they will hide it from you. Right? So communicate, okay, fine. I think this is not fair, because if I do this thing to you, you might not like it. What do you think? Sometimes you need to make people think of them in your shoes.
Yeah.
So for them to realize that, oh, okay.
It's actually very bad.
It's bad. Yeah, that's also for me. These are the ways to know if your partner is staying in love with their ex, and you can always resolve it. And if you think you have other reason why you think your partners stay in love with their ex, the signs, please just drop it
in the comment section. Yeah.
We will be responding. I will be responding. And don't forget to subscribe, please. Let's get to 50,000 subscribers by December. This is October. We are currently at 12,000.
Yeah.
I know God. I know you can make it possible. Yeah. Because I think we started this channel with this month. September. Last month. We started last month with like 3 or 2K subscribers. And so it means that we can get there. We can get there with your help. So please subscribe. Click on the bell button so that you can get notification when we drop another video. Another video will be coming up, I think, in 24 hours or 48 hours. So yeah, so you see another video. So drop a comment, share with friends, let them know. something is going on here so that they can learn also. Share with your partner. Just send them this link. Don't say anything.
Don't
send
say anything.
Don't put any caption. So they will discover it and they will learn and they will adjust.
Yeah.
So thank you for watching. My name is Israel Onodare.
And my name is Neyola.
You're so beautiful, Nayola.
Thank you.
See you next time.